Hey, I'ma bring the weed and bring the liquor.
I bring that motherfucking
Yeah, I'ma bring them ones, you bring them strippers.
bring that booty.
Yeah, bitch, I ain't no average ass nigga.
I ain't no average.
Yeah, chain on me, ice skating, but you figure.
Yerrp, it's your boy Delatone, back with another hot interview with one of my favorite people on earth, Mizzle.
What's happening?
What it do, man? How you been?
Man, I'm living. I'm taking it a step at a time.
Right, I feel you. We just talked about it. You heading to Miami soon, right?
Yeah, tomorrow actually.
Well, enjoy it. I'll be still here.
In and out. I just want to jet ski and come back.
And fall in the water on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. It's supposed to be 100 plus.
It's look here. You'll probably see throughout the interview. Delatone's hot. Like I'm hot, but it's hot out this bitch. Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to Head. He's coming through. I'm excited for this interview, man.
Yeah, man, me too.
Just,
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man. We for those who don't know, when did we meet?
Man,
Years.
Did you go
at
to
PS?
Yeah,
I think.
the PS.
Yeah, we met at PS DuPont when it was an elementary school. It's a middle school now. It's in Wilmington, Delaware, for those who are probably wondering who are watching from other states. But we met in PS DuPont Elementary School, went to Springer together, and that's significant because, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, not a lot of niggas went to Springer at the time. It was like Tyler was a big thing. So, like, me, him, and Kwame, shout out to Kwame, was like the only 3 niggas I knew specifically who was going there. And then Concords when, like, Concords when...
That's when all hell broke.
Yeah, it was fun. To say the least, it was fun. It's funny, when we were younger, actually, just the way that you carried yourself, you still, to this day, you do, just humble. It's kind of like, you're just a humble dude.
Yeah.
I always thought you had a rapper, like, you carried yourself like a rapper anyway. Like, how rappers say they carry themselves, you really did.
Yeah.
So now to see you actually, like, rap, it's like, all right, this is a long time coming. Like, so kind of what was your, like, inspiration for you to rap?
That's honestly the life that these people were talking about, and I was actually doing it, and I mean they making money from talking about it.
Right.
Like, so why I can make a couple dollars talking about it, and I'm having fun at the same time. It ain't all pain, but I like to have fun, so I'm gonna put that fun into the music. But the first time I knew that I had some type of skill was back in, I think it was middle school. I wrote a rhyme before this Yin Yang Twin song came out, and a rhyme that I wrote that I've never recited to anybody. These niggas they wrote that same bar. I'm like, and mind you, I'm what, 13 years old, 13, 14 years old, and I wrote that, and they said the same exact thing that I wrote. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
I'm on to something.
Yeah, but then it still was, ain't nobody
takes it serious.
Yeah, nobody taught me the ways, So as I got older, Mano, CEO Mano, shout out to him. He, I used to always get drunk and freestyle all the time, bro. Anybody that come around me, they want to rap battle me. Because they know off the top of their head I'm still crazy. I mean, so he was tired of seeing me actually keep playing at Philadelphia Airport on my way to Miami, which how Miami International came about. Because I listened to it in the airport. I went to Miami. I came back. I said, yo, I got something. We out. We went straight to the studio, and that's how it came about.
Damn. No wait.
No wait. That's exactly how it came about.
Well, shout out to the Family Basketball Club. For all the kids who, like, I trained with basketball and stuff like that, we listened to a lot of music. So I put that on, and I think it was the day after it dropped. Yeah. We had practice that day, so I put it on, and that came on. The vibe changed. Like, the whole gym, you could see everybody in the gym, like, kind of like bopping, doing different, like, dribbling drills they probably can't do, but, like, they was trying this. So I was like, this is the one. Yeah. Like, this is the one from that. And you kind of talked about 36 and Shipley is the little 4-piece that you dropped off during the quarantine. You should go pick that up. Yeah. Or stream it if you can. Explain kind of like how you brought 36 and Shipley together, like as a project.
Cops would come, we would leave, we'd come right back.
I remember.
And like, it was a quarantine EP, so it was like, EP, so it was like I'm stuck. I was stuck on 36 and Shipley. So I'm like, you know what? This is what I came up with while I was stuck here for this little bit of time.
That's why the cover art looks like that.
That's why the cover art looks just like that. It got the mask on with the spray and disinfectant, but...
Okay, it makes sense now.
Exactly.
Now everything's making sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so I grew up on 34th and Madison. For damn near 18 years, I just stayed on those two parks.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I have a lot of interviews, and I know a lot of people. I'll be honest, I know a lot of people, have a lot of relationships with people, but to have somebody who I grew up with you,
Yeah.
so I'm campaigning this. Like I'm really pushing. Y'all need to go support Mizzle.
Yeah, go get that.
And all that. So let's dig a little deeper. I know in 2007,
Yeah.
where we were both in school at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and you had an incident. I don't know much about the incident from what you told me, and then I think Kwame and Head might have told me a couple things here and there,
Yeah.
but it ain't for me to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So like, explain to us like what that situation. Okay.
And I remember because I remember the Cool G lay I had on. That some Cool G was popping. Fresh Air One, still with the Air Ones, but you know, so
Always a fresh air one.
so it was a highly anticipated party at what was it? It was at the Belvedere Fire Hall.
Oh,
So everybody, everybody's hyped to party. So we go in there, we partying for like an hour, and the light system messes up. So the party's over. So it's like we got all these hype teens, and
right.
so the girls start fighting. So it's girls from one side and girls from north side.
Okay.
So they met back on north side, to finish their fighting or whatever they did. So I wasn't there for that. So something happened prior. I'm not gonna get into all that, but something happened prior to me getting there that I knew nothing about. So when I pulled up, you feel me? It was still everybody out there. I'm thinking it's still normal. And next thing you know, and it's 4th of July weekend.
Yep. I remember that.
So they letting fireworks off, so I'm not paying attention to big booms and bangs, because I'm used to it. So I so happened to look over and see sparks flying, and it was bullets. Like I see, you feel me, bullets flying. So I took off running. It was a girl. She was in front of me, running slow as hell. So I pushed her between the pillar. As soon as I try to go down the steps, I got hit once. I'm still running. I got hit my shoulder. My back. So I'm running. I got hit again in my shoulder. So I'm running, I'm yelling, I'm hit. As I'm running, I got hit again in my neck. And then now everything was just like, it was slow, then everything was getting cold. So after that, they was done shooting. And like, I was sitting there, I was just praying, asking God for forgiveness for all the shit I did. So, Patience, shout out to Patience. She came.
Shout out to Patience.
She actually was the one who like gathered up the courage to get her car, to throw me in her car to go to the hospital. Kwame and rest in peace D Money, they was in the back seat keeping me up because I was like fading in and out. You feel me? He was smacking me, pour water in my face, and I made it to the hospital.
Well, thank God you're here.
Yeah, I came out the hospital. I seen RIP on Facebook. I'm like, what the hell?
So, just to let y'all know how much social media really does affect shit. So, I wasn't at the Belvedere Fire Hall, but the first couple things I seen, other than the phone calls from the personal friends from Northside, was rest in peace Mark Williams on Facebook. And I was like, what? Like, so then I start calling like Kwame, and they're not answering. But like, I'm like, nah, like there's no way. Like we was just all like, there's no way. The way that hip hop runs, kind of like it's just like a young man's game, kind of.
Yeah.
Do you feel like pressure for you, like you having to move faster or do something different?
No, because it is what it is. So it's like, look, I look at people now. Fab, 40? Of course, he got established early, but he's still 40, putting out. No, I ain't got to compete with the people that's 16, 17 years old because I'm not 16, 17 years old. It's certain things that they rap about we ain't doing. We're not sipping lean and popping pills and, you feel me, we popping bottles, jumping off couches and having fun, you feel me? So it's a different, it's a race, but it's a different category, it's a different lane in each race.
Both do track and field, some do sprint, some do cross country.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I definitely wondered that because there's a lot of hot new artists in our city. Mm-hmm. I've spoken to a few of them, just shout out to B Miles, Fizzle, L Bucks. There's a Ken Masters. We were just talking about Quaddy. There's a lot of young talent. I feel like there's way more young talent now in this like state than there was 10 years ago.
Ever.
Yeah, because there are maybe 2-3 artists you even talk about. Like not even, I ain't gonna say they even have great music. Just you talk about.
Exactly.
Now it's like I can literally sit for a weekend and play only artists from Delaware and be cool. Like I'm listening to your music because it's good. Yeah. So that's a good like thing for it. But you also mentioned we talked about Mizzle's going to Miami to live his life this weekend. But you also talked about like kind of moving out of Delaware.
Yeah.
And like we were talking a little bit off mic, like the importance or like just what's the difference of like the energy. I know me personally, I'm not an artist anymore. There was a point I was, but I'm not an artist anymore. And I will stay still. The energy in a New York studio or a Philadelphia studio is just sometimes different in like motivational. I don't know why.
Yeah, because here is like, I still feel that I want him to be good, but not better than me. Now you go somewhere where people don't know you, so you can only help them because you paying them. So he sound good. He did a good engineer. Now he gonna send somebody else to him. So they actually put heart into they work down there. You know, so here is like.
They only back their friends type shit.
Exactly.
I don't really want to hear other artists like that. I feel you. So you're not moving to Miami.
No.
But you're moving to.
Eventually, I'm moving to Atlanta.
All right. Shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah, I love Atlanta energy.
I need some better energy out there for Atlanta than the prior ones that I've had. I ain't gonna go.
Shit, we had the best time down there.
Y'all had too much. They times are so good. I look back on mine like they was bad, man. This shit. It ain't the same. For your Expensive Sins, that's your first project that you dropped under the name Mizzle, everything, and it got some pretty good circulation from my timeline specifically. Even people I didn't even know knew you. It was like posting it. I'm like, oh dang, like, Mark Newgar? Like that's all. Mark Newgar? I said that so many times in my life. but I will say, can you break down like Expensive Sins, like the process of making that, because that's gonna be like your baby. That's your first one you put together. So I know that's a little different.
Still, that one was me taking that first step, that leap. You mean like me jumping into the water? I don't know how deep it is. Like, but fuck it, I'm jumping in. And I wanted to versatile my style on every single one of them songs. Like I try to give. Like since I was coming out, I wanted to give the young boys a song. Old heads a song, a female song, a song where you kind of get my background. So I try to give you all aspects.
Cater to everyone.
Yeah, on that, just so you can know. So can he rap this way? Bam, I did. Can he rap this way? Bam. Can he do a slow song? I did that. You feel me? So
yeah. What do you think one of the hardest challenges for you, like recording wise?
The engineer. Anything else is easy. Easy as hell, bro. I need somebody that could bounce ideas and energy off. Like, don't just sit there and let me. Like, I'm doing my part. I know I could do my bars. I could flow on beat. But if you see like, yo, you should try this and try that. Say something. You feel me? Like someone just let you hang yourself.
I'll be honest. You're a different artist because I've been in studios where artists don't like that. Like when you be like, yo, like do it this way, and they be like, nah, like
and that's people's problem. Like I'm open to like I like to help me. You feel me? Help me. I help you.
Yeah, you listen to music all day, my nigga.
Yeah,
like, that's what you do.
This is what you do.
Do what you do. Okay, that's tough. What do you have? No, I want to start here. What other artists would you like to work with out of state, and then maybe just engineers, producers, or whatever? We'll start out of state first.
Like far as like a mainstream person or just
somebody you fuck with.
Out of state, bro. I don't even know. I'm just focusing on here right now. So I may come across. I don't even know any producers. Jaleel. I like Jaleel.
Yeah. I mean,
I did something with him, but other than that, bro, I don't even know. I really don't even know people, but. The other artists on our label, and he just dropped something too. That was pretty dope.
And what's the label called?
15th and Rose.
15th and Rose. Yeah. All right. What's the significance for 15th and Rose? Shit, y'all dropped in so many locations. 36 in Shipley, 15th and Rose. I'm like, damn, I'm driving everywhere now at this point.
He's the one who
shout out CEO.
Yeah, knocking on my door like, come on, get up. You feel me? So,
thank God, get this nigga up now.
Yeah. So what was it? 15th was Ava, your daughter?
So 15th is my birthday, October 15th.
Okay.
And then the Rose is my daughter's middle name.
Okay. So CEO is saying that 15th is?
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday. October. Rose is his daughter's name.
His middle name.
Middle name. Shout. That's tough. Yeah. See now it looks like I'm looking at it totally different. I thought y'all was just dropping locations. I'm like, damn. Is this like a hidden link?
Nah, but where it come from, like that's why it's G-Town and
Right.
because they in the middle. I met him from a good friend of mine, Deal. So that's what connect
Okay.
north side to west side, and then that's how it came about.
Well, I mean, we talked about Ken Masters. We talked about Quaddy and that camp and stuff. Before, even when you go to Atlanta, I would like to see some collaboration. I don't even care what it is.
Yeah.
On somebody's project, because I think y'all energy, it's not even about the bars, it's about the energy.
Yeah.
Like,
It got a lot of energy.
and you've had the most energy. It's funny, we talk, you're a humble dude. When you come into a place, look, anytime you see Mark at a place, stay there. Like that's the spot tonight. I've literally changed plans because I've seen him at a spot and I'm like, oh, he here? Well, we don't gotta go to New York tonight. We go tomorrow morning. Like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll see what's going on here. And I've been right every single time. I was right too. So I respect that. What you got coming up for us next? Like, what's your next moves?
The next one is gonna be something I got like we putting time into. So I'm gonna drop like little singles here and there from that's not even gonna be on the next project that we got coming out. But
Right.
the next one is gonna be like a real live like it's gonna be no flaws in it at all. Like it's gonna be crisp. I'm not even gonna listen to it and find nothing wrong with it. I mean that's how I'm coming with the next album.
All right, last thing. How does the quarantine kind of affected your drive?
Man, that shit boosted it, bro.
Shit.
I
like
didn't started a business. I didn't
Shout to
travel. You feel me? I
Yeah.
done did a lot of important shit during this quarantine. So honestly, man, it kind of
helped
put
you.
the battery in my back.
I'll be honest, I don't hear that from a lot of artists, but for me personally, I think it helped me refocus on what I need to focus.
Mm-hmm.
And when I focus on something specifically, it's a wrap. Like I can get shit done immediately, and that's
Exactly.
kind of what's done like the last 4 months. But
And I take the time to kind of try to wash out the bullshit that was in my mind. I try to get more in tune with our people, like pro-black. I try to watch more. I try to watch
I only buy black.
more
now.
important shit now. Like a lot of the stuff I don't even. Martin, I ain't giving up Martin. I don't care what nobody talking about. But other than that, I'll be trying to watch. You know,
I'm not giving up
informational
Martin.
shit. Hell no.
Nah, Fresh Prince or Martin?
Mark, man, listen, Martin over
I seen the question
anything. I'm putting Martin. When I die, put Martin DVDs in my casket so I can watch it. Bro, I'm telling you, I know every episode, every character, all that shit, bro.
What's your favorite episode from Martin?
And that's hard, but me, anyone with Jerome in it.
Jerome around?
Yeah, no, I fuck with Jerome.
Nigga, you used to do that joke.
All the time.
This nigga used to be in class and just would stand up and do that shit.
I used to go on some bullshit.
You and Devon.
Yeah,
Shout out to
me and
Vaughn,
Devon.
man. Shit, it's a lot, man. It's a nostalgia going through right now, but I'm excited for the next moves. Like, I'm definitely watching, and anybody from Northside I'm rooting for.
Yeah, appreciate
That
that.
as simple as that.
I'm on a tight time, man. Anybody from Delaware, if you support, like, cause I repost it. Even people who don't repost my stuff, I ain't doing it for that. If they drop something, I repost it because that's what I'm trying to promote that. You feel me? I ain't trying to promote that. You don't repost, I don't repost. Like that ain't the way it ain't gonna happen that way.
Matter of fact, shout out to Joyride.
Yeah,
Shout out to Players
right.
Only. I'm rocking the Los. I see you dropping your shit off. It's tough. Shout out to Delaware, and we're coming up, and it's a lot of people who we're gonna contact for these Yerrp interviews. But keep working for everybody out there. Oh man, Mizzle, this ain't the last time.
Definitely.
It surely is the first time. Give us some love
Yeah.
there. All right, this is Yerrp, Delatone. We're out. Another one.